Okay, I recently got a comment here on YouTube that said, I'd love a series or video about your preferred savings, finance, or supplemental income apps. Well, my friend, this video is for you because I have the top 9 financial apps that you need to download now for 2022. Stick around. Hey guys, it's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt and live payment free. I'm talking about in personal finance apps today, apps that I personally use day in, day out for various things when it comes to my money. So I'm going to be breaking down this top 9 list into different categories. We have banking, investing, budgeting, and income apps. In the banking category, I love to use Ally. Ally has a bunch of high yield savings accounts that you can open up, and I primarily use it for saving for various savings goals. Let's go ahead and check this out. All right, so inside of my Ally dashboard in the app, you can see which accounts you have opened up, your total balance, and then you can see different insights, different tasks. So you can do bank transfers, which I primarily do. So you can do frequency. You can change the frequency. So let's just see. And then you can change the frequency of how often that you're contributing. Once, weekly, monthly. I mean, I think the frequency is really cool. I don't see a lot of banks offering this type of frequency for automated contributions. So that's one of the main reasons why I like Ally. They are an online bank, meaning there are no brick and mortar traditional physical branch locations for you to go into, thus leaving them with less overhead and more money in your pocket. Now, they used to have something like a 2% interest rate on their high yield savings accounts, and because of the pandemic and everything that's happened, that has quickly dwindled down to just 0.5%. So I really would focus on keeping your money here for things like an emergency fund or things that you know that you're going to be spending on later on down the road, but not too far in future. So for me, that would include a down payment, a second car. Anytime that I feel like I need liquid cash on hand fairly soon, this is where I would put it. Okay, the next one is Novo. Novo Business Banking. If you are a side hustler, you are wanting to start your own business, I highly recommend using this as a business bank account. And it's so awesome because it connects to my primary bank, and I primarily am using Novo for saving for my quarterly tax payments. So every single month I go in, I deduct 35% of my revenue, and I put that into my Novo bank account. Every quarter I am paying my federal and state taxes out of this bank account because I know that this money is specifically set aside for taxes. So you can see my account balance is $73.42. You can see that I've paid my taxes out of there, and you can just quickly go through, do the income spending. They actually have a lot more to this app than just, parking money there. But I like to do this because it's so easy to transfer money in and out of, and because it's not connected to anything else, it's like I know I'm not going to accidentally spend that money on something else for my business, and I have the money set aside for those quarterly tax payments, awful ones. By the way, if you are wanting to get this type of checking account, use the link below to sign up, and you can get $40 credited to your account just like that. Okay, the next category is investing apps, and we're gonna start with Betterment. I've been using Betterment for the better part, I'm so good at these puns, for the better part of 3 years now. I love using this app because the dashboard is super clean. So you can go inside of your activity, you can see exactly what's been going on. They're very transparent with their fees, and you can see that I have an automatic deposit set up for $50 every single month. If I go into investment performance, then you can see this awesome chart where you can kind of click and drag your finger to see exactly how much money you've earned in your current investment account, and then how much money you've invested over time. So over time, I've invested $2,300. and I've earned $732.16. So I think it's really cool that they have these simple charts for you to use. I've earned a pretty decent amount considering I only started with the $1,000, and then after that I'm still contributing just $50 per month. I think this is a great robo-advising platform if you want to get started with one. All right, next is the Robinhood app. Robinhood is best for buying and selling stocks on the stock market very easily. Another cool feature about Robinhood is that you can buy fractions of shares. So let's say, you know, Microsoft is what? Let's see. I think I have one of Microsoft. $299.70 for one and a half shares of Microsoft. Let's say you don't have $300 to splurge on a share of Microsoft. You can buy whatever amount you feel is comfortable for you to invest in. Maybe you only invest $50 worth of Microsoft shares and Robinhood will do the fractional trade for you. I love that you can follow the individual stocks and see their prices fluctuate over time. You can also put some stocks on your watch list, so you can see which ones I have on my watch list, and then I can take a look, and if something is maybe down, a stock price is down, that could be a really great way to get in on that stock while it's at a discount and go and earn money from there. I've had Robinhood for a couple of years now. Yes, even through the whole mess of GameStop and AMC, I'm still with them because I find the app so user friendly. And also, I've been able to really invest in the long run as I'm experimenting with this one too. Let's see. All time, I've earned buku dollars, over $2,200 with my investments. And then you can see I have some buying power here. I have $187 sitting in my Robinhood fund waiting to be invested. And so then I can go in. Actually, let me just go ahead and show you how easy this is. Let's go to Ford, and you can see Ford is down currently to $16.65. I already have 9 shares of it. Let's buy some more. Why not? I'll buy 2 more shares of it. Review, swipe up to submit, and there you have it. It's that easy, which is why I love Robinhood so well, because it's just so easy to buy stocks. Like, I don't think you could do it that fast on your computer. All right, the next one. I'm super stoked about this because they recently updated their app, and that's Vanguard. Vanguard historically just had a really crappy app. Let's be honest, they didn't know what they were doing, and they didn't realize that their investors now are millennials who love apps. And so I love that they did an overhaul of their app. It's very easy to see all of your accounts in one setting. You can also see your performance returns. If you click on that first performance return, you can see how your investments have done over time. See, you can also see activities, balance. To be honest, they just updated this, so I'm still kind of like rummaging my way through all of this, but you can see what your asset mix is. You can actually transact inside of the app. You can buy and sell more funds. Love it. Contribute money to your IRA. So basically the investment returns up at the top, when you click on performance, it's going to show you how much money you have earned throughout the time of you investing inside of Vanguard, which I really like. And then you can see your balances over time. Wow, that is insane. Okay, so the first time that I opened up an account with Vanguard was in December of 2016. And because I transferred my Roth IRA, my traditional IRA, I opened up a SEP IRA, I opened up a brokerage account, I opened up a 529 plan, you can see just how high, how steep my graph here is over the past, 6 years? That's so cool. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. It's cool to see stuff like this. And so I think Vanguard has done a really good job of updating their technology so that, hey, there's still an investment platform that can be attractive to millennials and that you can use it on the go. You can transact, you can set up everything and watch your investments, and you can do it with index funds. I love it. All right, the next app for investing purposes and to know your net worth right off the bat is to use Personal Capital. You can use Personal Capital for free, connect all of your accounts. I will say one thing about Personal Capital that really kind of bugged me is that every single time I logged on, I had to reconnect my accounts and go through this whole process of two-factor authentication. I had to get these one-time passwords, re-log in with other passwords. It was just a nightmare. I just received a notification that said that they are making account linking better. Okay, so they are doing their job in making sure that account linking is better, but you can track your net worth very easily and see exactly how much you are worth. All right, the next category of apps that you definitely want to download and check out are your income earning apps. And I'm going to start with my favorite online survey platform, which is Survey Junkie. The reason why I like them is because they don't bombard you with a whole bunch of email notifications. You can turn all that stuff off, and then you can log on to your app and then see exactly which surveys you want to take. I took surveys all the time when I was paying off debt. Not so much anymore, but I still think this is a great way to just kind of play around in your downtime, earn a little bit of coffee money on the side, maybe bolster your budget with your Target runs. You can make up to $40 a month using Survey Junkie. So I really think this is a fun app, a good way to make a little bit of pocket change on the side. Okay, the next one that I'm super excited about, I'm in this one all the time, probably every day, is the Fetch Rewards app. Fetch Rewards gives you points for different receipts that you upload into their app. So basically, they are mining shopping trends and consumer shopping patterns and data. And in exchange for that information, they are going to reward you with points which you can exchange for gift cards. It's one of my favorite tools to use, especially if you shop some brand names, then you can definitely earn a lot of points using this app. So you can scan your app. Here, I'll show you how easy it is. You can basically hold the snap and then you take a picture of your receipt, and then it's going to take the store total and date information, and then it's going to log it into your Fetch Rewards thing, and then it's going to give you points. You always get a minimum of 25 points per receipt, but if you've bought anything that they're really advertising, such as this Oro wheat whole grain organic bread, I've purchased this a couple of times and it says buy 3 in order to get 650 points. I've done it twice now. I think that's really cool that they reward you for some of these brands that you may already be shopping for, and then you just plug it into your account and boom, you get some rewards. Let me show you what some of the points you can use for. Let's say if you get like 10,000 points, which is equivalent to $10. You can do Amazon, you can donate to charity, you can do different movie tickets, different restaurants. The ones that I primarily use for is Amazon and Target, but there's also Bath and Body Works, Best Buy. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. These are the types of gift cards that you can redeem your points for. So if there's something in there that you want to eyeball, or side note, you could also save up your points and then cash them in for gift cards that you can use during the holiday season and save some money during Christmas shopping. I think that would be a really good way to use the Fetch Rewards app. All right, the last one that I think you should have, you probably already have, and hopefully you're taking advantage of it, is the Facebook Marketplace app. Obviously, this is built into the regular Facebook app, but what I like about it, it is very easy to set up your listings. You can scroll through, take a look at things, and this is my #1 app to use for selling and purchasing items that are used and that are still good. I actually bought a car seat, a second car seat off of Facebook Marketplace a couple of weeks ago, and it was so simple. A lot of people, you can actually exchange cash through the app if you want to instead of separately. And then I feel like they do a really good job of finding similar searches when you are looking for something. Like the car seat, they were serving up a lot of similar listings to the ones that I was looking at. So you can go over to your selling tab, got it, and you can click create new listing, and then you can go through the prompts. I think it's a really easy app to use. In my experience, the more detail and the more photos that you put into your listing, the better chance you have of somebody actually making an offer on that item. So always go for more pictures and as much detail as possible in order for your item to get sold. Facebook Marketplace, I've tried all of them. I've tried Let Go, Offer Up. There was some like zip code one. I've tried a bunch of buy sell apps, and by far Facebook Marketplace was the easiest one to use. All right, so those are the apps that you should definitely be using in 2022. They're the ones that I use the most out of all of my personal finance apps, and I mean, that's pretty much it. Those are my personal finance apps. I will leave links for you to sign in, download, log into these apps, download the apps using those links below for each one that I mentioned, and I will catch you in the next video.